Good morning, students. I am Anurag, SST teacher. How are you all? Yes, I hope you all are fit and fine. Today, student, we are going to learn, exercise of the chapter 1 of civics, diversity of class 6. Students, in previous classes, we completed this chapter. So today we are going to practice exercise. Yes, so let us come on exercise, students. Yes, so let's start. So let us start our practice of this chapter. So here in the past, people came from different parts of the world to India in order to control its many European countries, as you know, came to India to control India's wealth. India's wealth. So here the answer is wealth. Student, now come on the second one. Rice and wheat, the two staple foods of the country, are grown in the, as you know that especially northern area of our India, it means especially plain area, northern plains, are growing these staple foods, rice and wheat. So here the answer is fertile plain. Student, so here the answer is fertile plains. Now then after, come on the second one, the dash plateau. Yes, as you know, in India, here is only, which plateau? Yes, Deccan plateau, which grown cottons. Yes, as you know that in Deccan plateau, there is black soil, and black soil is very good, and favorable for growing of cotton. So that's here the answer is Deccan plateau. The Deccan plateau grows cotton and is a storehouse. Yes, as you know that plateau is a storehouse of minerals. Students, what minerals? So here again the answer is minerals. Now let us first, second and third. Come on the fourth one. Women in the cold climate, especially cold climate, it means when we are talking about cold climate, it means Jammu Kashmir, Kashmir wear, so you have to name the cloth, that wear by women in Kashmir. So here the answer is woolen firan, woolen firans. So here the answer is woolen firan. Student, now after this, come on the last one of the fill in the blanks. The Assamese like, matching their steps to the subtle artistic dance. Yes, it means it is talking about the dance of Assam, and yes, it is Bihu, in which a steps have to match with the subtle artistics, and so the here answer is, student, Bihu. Is it clear to you? So everybody note down, Yes, I am giving you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now students, after this everyone, come on the next one, which is true false. Yes, true false of this chapter. Students, yes, let us practice. Yes, people visit Kovalam and Varkala, which are famous hill station in Kerala. No, students, Kovalam and Varkala, it is not hill station, it is beaches. It is beaches in Kerala. So here, due to this, this statement is false. And then after, come on the second one, Rajasthan is situated in western India bordering Pakistan? Yes, obviously, as you know that Rajasthan is sharing its boundary with Pakistan. So here the answer is true. Okay, after first and second, come on the third one. The Dargah of Khwaja Mainuddin Chishti is in Ajmer. Yes, it is right, but it is not in Gujarat. So again, due to Gujarat, okay, this statement become false. Okay, so here a student, hill station make this statement false, and here Gujarat make this statement false. So what is the correct answer? Yes, here beaches, okay student, and here must be Rajasthan. You are getting my points? Yes, you all are getting my points. Okay, the Aravalli Hills in Rajasthan are one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. Yes, student, as we know that due to Aravalli Hills, okay, Rajasthan are facing shortage of rain. So obviously this statement is true. Okay, yes. And then after the last one of the our true false, Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Lala Lajpat Rai are the famous Indian freedom fighters. Obviously, okay, obviously these are our Indian freedom fighters, okay, who help us to get this independence from the Britishers. Okay, so here the answer is true, student. Is it clear to you? So again I am giving you 5 seconds to note down. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now student, let us come on match the column. Now come on the C number. Okay, the C number, match the column. You have to match the column A to column B. Okay, and you have to find some features of column A in column B. Okay, so here the Punjab. Yes, as you know that Bhangra and Gidda, okay, it is the form of dance which is popular in Punjab. So student, this is our one. Okay, and then after second one is Jhumar and Kachi Godi. Okay, Jhumar and Kachi Godi, student, this is a folk dance, okay, of Rajasthan. Okay, it is the folk dance of Rajasthan. So here is 2 number. And then after student, Kathakali, obviously you know, and it is a popular form dance of Kerala. So definitely it is the classical dance of Kerala. So here this is 3. After first, second and third student, okay, Munnar. Okay, Munnar, it is a hill station, especially in Kerala. Okay, so here the answer is hill station. Okay, after this, as you know, the last one is fish in the column A, and the last one is coastal area in the column B. So yes, obviously fish be found from coastal areas. So here 5. Now I am going to give you 5 seconds. So please everybody write down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now then after student, come on the short question answer. After this student, now everybody come on D type, okay, question answer of this chapter 1 exercise, okay, of this chapter 1 diversity. Yes, the first question, name the mountain range located in North India. Okay, so here the answer is what? Simply you know the answer is the mountain range located in North India are Himalayas. Okay, student, Himalayas. Now, yes, in northern side only one mountain range, that is Himalaya mountain. Okay, and then after second one, what is the meaning of secular? Yes, the meaning of secular is, right, yes, everybody write down. The meaning of secular is no official religion, okay, no official religion of the country. Okay, student, it means country is free from religion. Okay, so that's why you can say it is secular country, and obviously India is secular country. Now student, come on the third question. What is the primary and secondary official language? Yes, secondary language. Okay, now we have to zoom out. Yes, language of India. Okay, what is the primary and secondary official language of India? So here everybody write down, Hindi is the primary, okay, and English is the secondary official language of India. Okay, student, so everybody write down Hindi. Okay, Hindi is the primary and English is the secondary official language of India. Okay, yes. Okay. Now student, the last question. Despite immense diversity, yes, as we know that in India we have diversity, okay, due to India's different physical features, okay, due to India's different physical features we have diversity, okay, in languages, okay, in reason, in religion, in everything, okay. So we find remarkable example of unity. 1 minute, again here we have to zoom out. Unity in diversity. Okay, despite immense diversity we find remarkable examples of unity in diversity. Okay, yes, we have diversity, but in our diversity we have unity. Okay, so give example to prove this statement. Yes, a student, we have numbers of example in India where we can see diversity, but after the diversity there is unity. And let us see the example, the Indian cricket team. Okay, student, there are many, okay, there are many football cricket team, okay, and then after Indian civil service, okay, in Indian civil service you can also find, okay, and after that you can give example from movie industry also. Okay, student, so here movie industry, and then after etc. Students, all these are examples where we can see diversity. Despite diversity, we have, okay, you can say unity in diversity. So in Indian cricket team, you can see there are different players from different places, from different religion, okay. And again in Indian civil services, yes, there are many IAS, IPS officers, gazetted officers are from different region, different religion, different languages, okay. And here is also, student, in movie industry there are many actors and actresses. You can find that they are from different parts of the country, they are from different languages of the country. So all these about our unity in diversity. Is it clear to you? So now I am going to, okay, to slide down. So that's why now you can write the questions, okay, answer of this question, yes. Now everybody can write, okay, yes. Everybody write down, student. Yes, write down. Okay, yes, video is proper visible to you. You can write the answer. Okay. Yes, after this one, a student, it means short question answer. Okay. Short question answer, it means after D type, okay, after D type, now everybody come on E type. I think that now you can write all these question answer in your fair notebook. So now I am going to the, okay, E type question answer. Yes, so everybody see this question. Yes, give me a few seconds. Okay, student. Okay, now come on the first question. Diversity in India is reflected in its physical features. Yes, our India have many physical features. For example, we have mountains, we have northern plains, we have coastal areas, we have plateaus, okay, and we have, after that you can say, yes, we have desert, okay. So that's why due to these physical features we have diversity, okay. So you have to give a perfect, okay, perfect point, okay, to explain this statement. Is it clear to you, student? So now I am going to give you, okay, so everybody underline this point, okay, in your notebook, okay. Now I am going to give you the point. First of all, you have to write diversity in India is reflected in its physical features, okay, and then after you have to write R, okay. And after writing this complete statement, okay, now let us come on the answer of these questions. Yes, so everybody see here. Here, student, you can find all these points, okay, and now you have to write all these points in your fair notebook. Yes, yes, student, see this. The first point is, yes, let us see. Okay, now students, I am going to write these questions, okay, here. So everybody open. After writing the questions, now everybody write the answer. Class 6, okay, diversity, okay, exercise. Okay. Yes, everybody see the first answer. After the student writing the questions, okay. Yes. Write the first of all question. Diversity in India, okay. Diversity in India is reflected. Diversity in India is reflected in its physical features, okay, are, okay. And then after first I am talking about mountains, okay. I am talking about a student, I am talking about the mountains. The mountains. Yes, as we know that we are getting many rivers, okay. We are getting many rivers in India. We have many rivers, okay, due to this mountain. So mountain helps in perennial flow of water, okay. Mountains helps in perennial flow of water, okay. So you have to write this point, okay. Yes, everybody write down. Yes, it is source of river. And then after student, the second one, after the mountains, the second one is the plain, okay, especially the plain areas, the northern plains, okay. You have to write rice and wheat. Rice and wheat are grown, okay. Rice and wheat are grown in the fertile plain. Okay student, so this is the first physical features of our India, this is the second physical features of our India, and now then after third physical features of our India, that is coastal areas, okay. Yes, write down. The coastal areas, okay. In coastal areas, student, we are going to write that many it provides fish, okay. So here write it provides fish. Is it clear, student? So this is the features of our coastal areas, okay, which is one of the physical features of our country. And then after the third one, okay, the fifth one. The fifth one is the plateau, okay student, the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau, okay. Yes, as you know, it is a storehouse of mineral, okay. It is a storehouse of mineral. It is a storehouse of minerals because there are many minerals that are found under Deccan Plateau. And then after student, the fifth one, the desert. Okay, right. It provides, okay, thorny bushes and trees. Okay students, yes, as you know that in desert area there is shortage of water, okay, so there are thorny bushes and trees. Okay, so everybody student write down, okay, so everybody write, this is the answer of your question, okay. The question is there, diversity in India is reflected in its physical feature. So this is the completely physical features of our country, and this is the, you can say that yes, it reflected the features, okay, it reflected the diversity of our country. So everybody write down, okay. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to take a screenshot or write down, okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now student, after this, okay, come on the second questions, and this is your second questions. Yes, come on the questions. The second question is, why is India called secular country? Okay, why? Yes, as you know that in India here is no any official religion, okay, so that's why we call India secular country. Everyone is free to practice his or her religion, okay. So yes, now everybody write down, okay, the answer of this question. Yes, okay, yes, everything is visible, everything is audible, okay. Now come on the next questions, the answer of next question, okay. So everybody, students, come here, okay. Yes, on this page. Yes, here a student, and everybody write the answer of the question number second of E-type, okay. Here, people of India have the right to follow any religion of their choice, okay, and celebrate their religious festival. So, okay student, okay. So, okay, after this everybody write down here, okay. So after this everybody write down, so India is secular, okay, secular country, okay student. So yes, this is your question number 2 of E-type, okay. Yes, you can easily write down, you can easily underline on your notebook, on your book also, and you can write down also. What? Yes, I am zooming in this page. Yes, now you can write smoothly. People of India have the right to follow any religion of their choice and celebrate their religious festival. So India is secular country. Okay student, everybody satisfied? Okay. Yes, I am giving you 5 seconds to take a screenshot again of these questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now students, come on the third questions of our E-type, okay. Yes, that is here. First of all, zoom out. Yes, now come here. Yes. What is the role of the government? What is the role of government? It ensuring linguistic harmony. Yes, as we have linguistic harmony, it means in India there are many languages, okay, and how our government, okay, are conscious, okay, to resolve these differences of languages. So yes, everybody see the answer of this question, okay. So first of all, everybody write down the question, okay. Everybody write down the question from here. The role of the government in ensuring linguistic harmony are, okay. So everybody students, please, okay, write down. Yes, so everybody please write down, okay, the role of the government in ensuring linguistic harmony are, and then after I am going to tell you the first point, then after second point, okay. Yes, point of these questions. So the first points are, yes, come here. A student, see, this is your first point, okay. Yes, yes, everybody, a student, see, this is your first point. The first point is, this is your first point. The 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution recognizes 22 languages. Yes, student, if you are applying for any central job, central government job, then you can choose your questions paper in 22 languages, okay. And so we have 22 languages, okay, and this 22 languages is recognized by our Indian constitutions in the 8th schedule. So student, this is our first point. Is it clear to you? And now after the first point, write down the second point. The second point, student, you can say that, yes, this one, the government encourages every state to develop its language and culture. Yes, our union government are not going to give pressure on our state government to recognize only these languages, okay. Our constitutions really are secular and vast, and it is telling that, and it is expressing that, yes, every state government, okay, every state government can develop its language and culture. So definitely this is the second point. You can say that by these 2 points, definitely we can set up linguistic harmony. We can set up linguistic harmony in our country. Okay. So student, please everybody write down the first point and everybody write down the second point. Okay. So again I am going to give you few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now let us come on the next one. The next one and the last question of this exercise. Yes. How can we as citizens of India display responsibility? Yes, as we all know that we are Indians. We are in India. Okay. So as a citizens, yes, as a citizens, you have to write, you have to express the responsibility. Okay. Yes, let us see the point. Okay, and now everybody come here. Okay. Now student, yes. First point in favor of, okay, as a responsible citizen of India, first point is, first point, we should be proud of our diversity first. Okay. Okay. And here continue this line, and resist those selfish interest. Yes. This is your first point. Second student, second point after the first point, the second point, no religious, regional or any other, oh, 1 minute students. Yes. Second point is from here, no religion or reason is better than other. So this is our second point. As a citizens or as a responsible citizen, okay, we must think that no region, it is whether Hinduism, okay, or Buddhism or Jainism or Islam, okay. We do not have to think that yes, any reason or any religion is better than other, okay. So this is the second point, no religion or reason is better than the other. Yes, this is the second one. After the second one, student, the third one point, okay, you can write third point are from here, okay. Third point, this is your third point, all, okay. Yes, write down. Yes, all of them are unique and equally important for our rich heritage. This is our student. I am changing the color, okay. Yes, this one is better. Yes, from here, yes, from here, student, to here. This is our third point. This is first point, okay. This is second point in favor of responsible citizen, and this is our third point, okay. You have to write all this question answer in fair notebook, okay, and then submit all these answer, okay, on Google Classroom, okay, and I will check it and I will return to you, okay. So everybody write down first point, second point and third point, okay. Again I am changing the color. Yes, yellow for the second point, yes, yellow for the second point, student, and then after, yes, red for the yes, and red for the third point. Yes, first point, second point, third point. Now you can easily write down, okay, all these points, okay, student. So from this, student, we come to it, and yes, once again let us see that we completed its fill in the blanks, we completed its true false, we completed its match the column, we completed its type D question answer, and we completed its type E question answer, okay. So students, okay, so student, from all these A, B, C, D, E, we come to end, and everybody please write down all these question answer in your fair notebook, okay. And everybody, thank you, take care, bye bye, and see you tomorrow.